I mean, I embarrass myself all the time, and I just roll with it. I don't really care that I embarrass myself.
So, we know you're a great Mario player.
Thank you.
We know you've had some heartbreak in Mario. We know you're a top-tier vocalist.
Oh no.
And not only can you platform, but you got moves in real life. Did you know that, Scherbie? Did you know, Chad, did you know that this man can dance like no one's watching?
Yes. I do have that as an option to.
Well, I've put together a little something here.
Oh no.
Let's take a quick look.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind. Flying, get on board.
You can't see it, but I'm definitely dying.
I was so happy with how that came out. I was so excited to show that one off. Oh. I mean, chat, that is the kind of top quality content you're going to go get at Scherbie's stream.
Option, but they are
It's the boss! It's the boss! We made it, chat! We made it to the boss! Yo, fireworks, round of applause. Let's see if you can take him down, Scherbie.
Get out of here. Let's go.
Yo, congratulations, man. That is 2 guilds down, and this one sure counts.
Let's go.
That's a whole lot of points. You are like 6.5 minutes to go, my friend. We're coming down to the end of this here. I am gonna... So, again, at this point...
Cannot go through there.
At this point, your next main goal would be to get the first Knight's upgrade. Or again, you can go do some exploring and try and collect some stuff. You now have a new power-up, which might help you explore a new area that was previously unattainable.
I don't think I can kill this guy. He's invincible! I'm not invincible!
So yeah, you could buy some more keys, lock some money in if you think you're gonna game over again.
I don't know, I don't have any more lives. So I mean, yeah.
just go all in.
Okay.
So that's 11 more keys. Wow, that's 22 keys so far. That is a lot. We are in the last 5 minutes here. Actually, last 4 minutes, Scherbie. I've got a bunch of chat questions we haven't gotten to. Are you okay if I rapid fire?
Keep them coming out, yeah.
Oh, you found a mini-boss. I will tell you, there is a prize behind this guy if you're able to beat him. Barky-chan wants to know, what's with drawing the cat all the time?
Okay, so when I first started streaming, I was streaming Mario Maker, and one day I just decided that I was gonna start saying first try when I beat something.
Yo, sorry, congratulations! You just found the Bronze Thief statue.
Sweet.
That one does count. Congrats.
Excellent.
That's big. Only a couple people have found that so far.
So I was working on it, and one of the things that I don't know. What is this? How do I get into it? Ooh. Anyway, I'm a fan of movies in general, and in Lego Movie, when you do the same action over and over again and you finally get it, you say first try, or Batman says first try.
First try.
And so I started saying first try, and it kind of just stuck. And so now I say first try for basically anytime I'm doing a repeated action over and over again and messing up.
Awesome.
And one day I decided, you know what, I want to be kind of like another streamer, Snowy, if you know who that is, and just draw the same thing every time. And it became Batman. I know a lot of people get it confused with the cat. I don't really understand it. But yeah.
Nice. We are down to the last 2 minutes here. Barky-chan, thank you for asking that. Notorious also wants to know, what's your most embarrassing moment on stream?
I mean, I embarrass myself all the time, and I just roll with it. I don't really care that I embarrass myself. I think the most embarrassing things that have happened that like I don't control, or that I can control, are things like the last week's. I tried to do a new game, and it was not a game that I think I should play again. And right after that, I heard DGR's suggestion of just doing things that you definitely will
That you'll enjoy.
Yeah, that you'll enjoy, but not only that, but you definitely can support. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing that from now on.
Fantastic.
Because that was
Sometimes it doesn't work
and
out,
awkward.
right?
Yeah, exactly.
Sometimes
So,
it doesn't work out. Yeah, was it like a sponsored game kind of thing?
yeah, I mean it's one that just is still coming out, and I don't feel like it was as polished of a game in the first place, so it was pretty.
I think I popped
pretty
in
rough.
for that. I was like, what you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, what am I doing? I don't know what I was doing, honestly.
Yeah. that's all right. We are down to the last minute. Last minute here. In
Okay.
fact, 45 seconds.
Where am I missing? I'm missing a place. I'm pretty sure I haven't opened a door. What I really want to do is just go back to some place that I've done and die, and then get more keys real quick, but I should have done that earlier.
I mean, you can always just go back and buy more keys that you have now, because you don't have enough time to do a guild or anything.
Right. But
But
the
again,
keys are
like
worth the same as my money.
It's money, so it doesn't matter too much right now. And we've
Yeah.
got 10 seconds left.
Okay. I mean, I gotta find more money. Where is the money?
5, 4, 3,
On my way.
2, 1. And there
Yeah.
we go. GG, Scherbie. Well done.
That was a lot of fun.
Did you enjoy the game? Like, did you have fun playing it?
It's very interesting. I'd be interested in playing that longer.
So if you do just want to keep playing and exploring while we're
Okay.
talking, I've got a few more chat questions. Go
Yeah.
for it. I've got the keys locked in, statues, so I've got everything I need to total up your points here. So Unspoken
Okay.
Knight wants to know, what is your favorite hobby outside of work and streaming?
I love sports. I love playing I just love things that bring joy to me, and sports and card games and board games and all that jazz is just kind of where I'm at. So I like basketball. I play in a few rec leagues as much as I can. I like frisbee. I like I mean, if I could play tackle football, I'd play tackle football, but you can't really do that anymore.
Yeah, that's a big no-no right now.
Yeah. And then I love like board games and card games. My son actually loves. I have a 7-year-old, and he loves games. And if it has anything to do with luck, he's gonna win. So I hate playing luck games.
Oh no.
But I do love playing strategy games, and Settlers of Catan and.
Oh, nice. I've actually never
Um,
played Catan.
What?
I know. I play
Link.
a lot of games like Pandemic and stuff like that.
I love
played a bunch.
Pandemic.
So what's just a follow up question here that came in chat? What's your favorite card game?
It depends what kind of card game we're talking. So my family learned a game called it's just Speed Uno, basically, if you know what Uno is. And I love Speed Uno, but we have like a special version for my family.
That's great.
So you could call it Scherbie Uno, even though that's not my last name, but that's close enough.
That's great.
And I mean, I love like Speed and California Speed and
Okay.
really any you just think of a game, and I probably have played it and love it. I just
You play euchre?
seriously have I played what?
Euchre?
Euchre?
Yeah.
That does not. Maybe not. Maybe I haven't played every game.
Really?
I mean,
I
I haven't played it, but
it's a
every
pretty
game, but-
well-known card game.
euchre.
If you're into it, we should definitely play around sometime. It's funny you should say you were into board games. I kind of want to get like a streamer board game night going.
Yeah.
And we'll play like
Let's do it.
Tabletop Simulator or something and play some board
Yeah.
games for a night.
Totally. I'm
Yeah.
in.
All right. We'll make it happen. Probably in January or something like that, but we'll make it happen. Cool. All right. Dragon Abbey wants to know, what's your favorite game to play just for fun?
Honestly, right now it's Mario Maker. And I know that might like sound cliche, but that's why I play it.
Yeah.
You
you found another
I'm actually loving it. This joint is for city dwellers only. Oh, I'm not a city dweller
He
currently.
doesn't like the way you're dressed. At least he isn't trying to kill you, though. He just throws you
Yeah,
out.
seriously.
Awesome. What is your favorite sound command that sometimes gets on your nerves?
I love. Honestly, I've started this sound command thing because I heard people having commands, and I was just like, you know what? Let's get other people's commands in here, and then they've kind of gone crazy with it,
Yep.
which is fine. I can't go that way.
There's a reason I don't have a lot of sound commands. Like, I haven't
Well-
brought everybody's in, because that's all that happens is it just gets spammed all stream.
Yeah, especially when you get rated by somebody bigger, and like
Yeah.
at the time that I've never really been rated by anyone bigger. I gotten rated by DGR once.
Yeah.
And like I've had maybe 100
That's a fun
people rate at the same time, which is cool, and
Yep.
I'm very, very grateful internally. But like at the time DGR rated, not very many people had sound commands in my channel yet.
Oh, you found your way to
I
the overworld here. You're getting into the castle in the clouds here.
And I finally decided just to let that happen, and like we've had some really awesome people like buy other people commands, and I'm very grateful for that, because I feel like that's actually grown my community a lot more
That's pretty
because
cool.
of the generosity of others, you know.
Yeah, that's really
Um,
cool, man. I'm glad that's worked out for
I
you.
didn't answer the question though. So the question was, what's my favorite one that gets annoying sometimes?
Yep.
I think my favorite one to hear has got to be mine that my wife made for me. That it's the Scherbie, and that's totally narcissistic. I know that, but
It's a good one.
But there are times that people use it too often, and it does get on my nerves.
Yeah.
I'm sure that it's not a cat is one of my favorites too, or else I would probably stop drawing Batman. But yeah, I don't know. I like them all, and I really do enjoy them all.
I think, like all good things, anything that gets overused can start to get on your nerves once in a while.
Totally.
You know. And now
makes
you're
sense.
in like the main city area.
Hello. Oh, she doesn't like me.
She just smack.
She did not like me. I was not trying to hit on her, I swear.
Notorious wants to know, what's one thing in this world that you cannot live without?
My family.
Good answer.
Honestly, like if I stop streaming tomorrow, my family would still be there for me and support me whatever I'm doing. So I mean, my wife, my kids, I'm very, very grateful for them in general and all their support. Holy smokes, he kicks hard.
Yeah, they do. They hurt. Yeah, that's a
And,
great that's a great answer, man. And you're right, family. Like whatever happens with streaming, real life will always take priority, right? And you know, family's got to be the most important part of that.
She's in school right now, and so it's really anytime that we can get together is very minimal right now.
Yeah,
And
take what
it's
you can
amazing that I can even do this in the first place because of how strong she is with everything else. So
Yeah, that's amazing. Lesbo Witchcraft wants to know, what's the one thing or more you learned throughout the last that you've learned through the last year of streaming? There we go.
what's the one thing I've learned from
Yeah,
the last year of streaming?
I think the question is like, what's one of the most important things you've learned in the last year of streaming? Or what are the most important lessons that you've learned?
That's a good question. What's one of the most important things I've learned from streaming or while streaming? I mean, I feel like I keep saying the consistency, so maybe I need to not say that.
No, you know,
because
it's on brand with consistency. You are
it's the weirdest
consistently
thing,
answering
like-
consistency.
it's the weirdest thing because like when I heard Cypher say that, I was like, okay, whatever. But like, really, as long as you are you, and you don't, you're not a mean person, or you don't. I don't know. I feel like as long as you're being consistent with a game, you can find people that have similar interests to you. And I've been lucky enough to play with people like a SilverLink or a Sly Neon or a DGR Dave that have similar standards to me, and have helped me grow as a human being in the first place, but also helped me grow and find different people that have similar interests to me. Finding people like you on the internet is not as difficult as it used to be, and I think it's amazing. And that's why like I'm a huge proponent of making sure to be like myself, because if I'm not myself, then the people that I'm meeting it's not genuine in the first place. So anyway.
Yeah, you won't get that
thing.
same connection because you're not being authentic, right?
Exactly. Oh, I did just think of what it is. I think that shouting somebody out just because they stream, I've learned that I don't want to do that as often. Because even though I definitely do that, but if somebody comes in then that just wants to shout out, then you don't develop that relationship with them, and that's the thing that I want to do in the first place. So if it is somebody that's my friend, like I'm good with, right? But it's when it's somebody that's never been to my stream and it's just like hey, I stream too, it's like, okay, well, nice to meet you, we'll see you later.
Yeah, it's different when you're talking about your tight-knit community members.
Yep.
Versus, you know, people who are just popping in once in a while, that kind of thing. Princess Elia wants to know, is your peanut butter supply in jeopardy while you're here playing this fun game?
No. So that's got a fun story with it. So my youngest, we call him Jones on stream. And he is 2 years old. I'm about to die. I don't want to be this.
This is going to be your game over.
I'm not going to game over right now. Hold on, buddy. Let me go and get something that's...
There's food right beside you.
Yeah, I'm trying to jump. Did I accidentally push start?
Yeah, you paused it.
Anyway, so my wife was out of town one weekend. And...
I'm going to let you focus here. Is he gonna clutch it out? Is he gonna clutch it out? Chat, are we watching gaming? Chat, we're watching gaming! Gaming, chat!
Let's go.
Let's go!
So one weekend, my wife was out of town, or it might have been a week, and I was watching my kids, and my kids wake up pretty early, and so they hung out with me for a bit, and then like I went and just let them watch a show while I was finishing my stream. And I come out of my stream, and my youngest had gotten into a jar of all-natural peanut butter.
Okay.
And had splattered it all over himself and the kitchen.
Oh no.
And it was awesome. I came out and took a picture. You know, you gotta record those kind of things.
It's just impressive,
Or else you won't remember them in the future. No. I'm dead. I'm done.
That's it.
GG.
That's a game over.
Take me. But yeah, so I took the picture, and it was just a funny moment that I had to take, you know, the whole morning to clean up.
Wow,
before I went to work.
That's really cute, and like you said, those precious family moments that you just don't want to forget, right?
Exactly.
That's awesome, man. Just a couple more questions here, and then we can get going.
No, you're good.
What game would you be playing if Super Mario Maker never existed? From Notorious.
Honestly, I wouldn't be streaming. So I
not Fortnite. You never get.
I would.
That?
You would know. As a streamer, I would never suggest streaming Fortnite or Minecraft.
Yeah,
those are my two big ones.
I find Minecraft's fine if you do an event and you're doing something like crowd control with it.
Yeah, if you have a community already, you don't want to start streaming as a Minecraft or a Fortnite person.
You'll never get filmed.
That's what I should have done. The caveat: you never want to start because it's just so saturated. Anyway,
Yeah.
what game would I be playing as a streamer? Oh my gosh, I'd probably find another community similar, so like probably a Zelda game.
Yeah.
In fact, I probably would do Breath of the Wild and figure out how to speedrun that or something, and get. The thing is, I get bored really easily, and so something like Mario Maker, which is infinitely different, I can probably spend eternity playing it. You know.
Sure.
But I'm planning on playing Pokemon Arceus when it comes out, because I love Pokemon and I've been a big fan of Pokemon since I was little. So I want to see how that game is first before I buy it. But I'm planning on buying it and
Very
streaming it as well. So
are you a
There's
big
the next
Pokemon
one.
fan? Like, did you grow up with a lot of Pokemon?
yeah, I remember. I don't know. I must have been in like fourth or fifth grade, and I got myself Blue. And I remember catching a Pokemon for the first time and having it there, and just like the awe of owning a Pokemon. I don't even know why, like as a
Sure.
child, you know. But I loved it, and I still love it. I don't play it on stream, but I'd probably play it as like a Blue or Red. Like I've talked to Average Deku, who is in chat, and been like, "Hey, Average Deku, let's get together, you and me, and maybe one other person, and have a race, a randomizer race that we all." Get a different randomized copy of Red or Blue or whatever, and we race it. And I think it would be just so much freaking fun to see who could like race that, and like it'd be a Nuzlocke, of course. And anyway, yeah,
That'd be
a lot of
pretty
fun.
cool. It kind of ties me into Average Deku's question, which is a good follow-up. If the Mario Maker 2 servers shut down tomorrow, what would you play? So it sounds like some Pokemon, some Breath of the Wild. What do you think your main game would be, though?
Oh, would Mario Maker 1 be a possibility? Just kidding. Because I would probably start playing. I bought a controller for that, but I'm guessing you're not wanting Mario Maker. I would probably be more of a variety streamer and
Sure.
probably do Pokemon and Zelda, and anything else that I own. Like I have a whole lot of games that I just haven't played much of. You know, I'd love to do Mario Golf. Like I don't know, play all of them. But the problem. And I think you know this, and anybody else knows this. Like the problem with variety is it's hard to build a community
Yeah.
with the variety. But once you have it, it's fun and a lot of fun with that. But to build a community, I don't think it's as easy.
It's
Because
really tough because
people want to see consistency.
and they want to see their favorite game, right? They want to see just
Exactly.
Mario Maker or Fortnite, whatever it is. And the second you change from that, you lose a lot of that original group. And when you're only in a game for 2 weeks at a time,
so
like
you build. That's why you build that relationship with people, and that's like one of the most important parts, right?
100%.
And once you get the people, then the game doesn't matter. But then people still want to watch. Like I still have a problem. I definitely lurk in all of my friends' streams, but when they're not playing something I enjoy, I'm less likely to interact with them during those times. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, again, because I don't think you're as engaged, right? And that's not a
Yeah.
bad thing. Like, you're
Exactly.
still there because you're there to support the community member or the streamer or whatever it is. But when you're not as interested in the gameplay, it's like having the Food Network on in the background all day, right? It's
Right.
more the background noise rather than something that you're actively following and engaging. I definitely understand that. Okay, Enchanted Siren wants to know what motivates you to get up super early to stream every day. I'm guessing the consistency, but let's try and move past that.
Well, I want to do this full time one day.
Yeah.
And that's my goal. Like partner would be cool. The community that we currently are part of, I think, is a huge thing, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So community and the consistency, two things that we've already talked about. But to add to that, I want to make this a full-time thing, and in order to do so, I have to be that consistent. I have to have a community that would support me, you know. And I go to bed early. My wife's in school. She needs to study, and so like we can't hang out as much, and that's why I've kind of taken Saturdays off or Sundays off, because I can stay up late now Saturdays and hang out with my wife, watch shows and stuff.
Have that family first time, right?
Exactly. But really the biggest motivator for me is I like having fun, and I'm having a lot of fun.
We can tell, man. We can tell. It's sure, like honestly, it looks like it. It looks like you have a lot of fun when you stream, and yeah, it's always a good time, and that's something that I think is pretty awesome, and you do a good job at bringing that authenticity of having a good time into your stream. Scherbie, I have one more question for you, and this is probably the most important one.
Okay.
This comes from a mutual friend of ours. I think his name is Caillou, aka Dr. Dollar, aka Sly Neon. Want a Mario Party sometime?
Yeah. Yeah. I love Mario Party. I'm really bad at it. I keep losing.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's watched that, but I've yet to win one on stream. I've played like 5 games. And I mean, I've won a lot of mini games, but never won the actual game, so.
That's amazing. I still have yet to fire up the new one. I have it. It's still sealed in its wrapper. I just haven't had time to play it yet, so I definitely want to get that one going soon. But yeah, if you're down, we should definitely get an afternoon plan one day of like some Mario Party, maybe some kart and some board games or something.
Deal.
And just like an old teenage sleepover party kind of thing, you know what I mean? Just play games for a while. Yeah. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Okay, so how do you think you did?
I think I did probably 4th place.
You think you got 4th place? You think just a little bit below Sly?
Yep.
So let's take a look at the bragging board. Ladies and gentlemen, you know it, you love it. The chance to brag, to show off your gaming prowess and skills. Scherbie thinks he came in 4th place. He thinks just under 3350 points, but more than 2940. Not quite knocking our friend Sly out, but enough to take the top 5. First of all, Scherbie, you managed to get yourself... How many keys do you think you bought?
22.
That's exactly right. You purchased 22 keys at 90 points each. That gets you 1,980 points just in keys. Almost 2,000 points, chat, just in keys, if you can believe that. Only 20 shy. Unfortunately, you didn't get any health. We did have a game over, so you're not going to claim anything from those. But you did manage to get 3 statues.
This is going to be close.
This is going to be really close. So that's going to get you, at 250 points each, that's going to get you another 750 points. You managed to take down 2 guilds at 500 each, gets you a whopping 1,000 points. And you finished off with $810. Scherbie, you did better than 3rd place.
Yes!
Well, sorry, you did better than 4th place. You managed to take 3rd place with 4,540 points. Scherbie, big hype, big congratulations.
Thank you.
4,540 points. Can you believe it?
So
cheering you on. So close. I hope you had fun playing, man.
That was a lot of fun.
I had a great time having you on the show. You were a wonderful guest. I enjoyed chatting with you as always. Scherbie, again, thank you very, very much for being on the show. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
I sure will. Thank you as well. Thank you so much for having me on, Link. You're amazing, man.
Thank you very much. Well, you take care and we'll catch you soon.
Yeah, we'll talk to you there.
There it is. That's number 7 done. That is our good friend Scherbie Hancock, managing to clutch himself a 3rd place position on the bragging board. But that's not all, chat, because we will, of course, be back next week for one more edition at Streamer Quest Adventures with Friends. We will be bringing on our 8th and final guest of the season, X-Water! That's right, the God Gamer himself is going to be on the show next Saturday, seeing if he can grab one of those top spots on the bragging board. The dude is an incredible gamer. It is going to be a riot, so be sure to pop back in for that. It's going to be our last one. I'm calling it the boss fight. So we're going to be bringing him on. He's going to be playing Wizards and Warriors 3, trying to work his way up the bragging board. It's going to be absolutely bonkers. Chat, once again, thank you for joining us for episode 7 of Streamer Quest Adventures with Friends. Today's episode, of course, was with our good friend Scherbie Hancock. Be sure to go check him out at twitch.tv/Scherbie Hancock. I will include a link to all of his socials in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned next week for our good friend X-Water. We'll see you then. Bye for now.